loves, welcome back to my channel, Lives Walk It. I hope you are all doing well. This week's video is going to be a channeled message from the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. During the peak of the eclipse, I asked my guides to give me 3 tarot cards for the collective. I do quickly want to mention, because this is a collective message, this is not going to resonate with everyone. Use your discernment and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Now, during my meditation, I did get a vision of a stingray as well as a bright green light. And I feel this very strong sense of frustration. There is something coming up about feeling like you got the short end of the stick in a situation. You could be feeling misunderstood. I'm gonna put these cards on the screen. But the first card that I pulled was the 8 of Pentacles. And then the second card that I pulled was the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the High Priestess. Now, the first message that I'm getting is, if this specifically has to do with work and someone is really testing you and you're kind of like at your wit's end and you're just about to tell them to go F off. Going back to my meditation, a stingray can, flip the switch real quick. A stingray can stab you. And they are also very graceful. And I'm just getting, even though you can, I feel like you really could put this person in your place if you really wanted to, you know what to say. With the green light that I saw, I'm just really getting the sense that you should hold off. Don't let your ego get into this. Don't let this person get under your skin. I'm just thinking now, with that green light, there also could be someone envious of you. It doesn't just have to be work. It could be in a relationship or something within your day-to-day life, but work is coming through pretty strongly here. Or even like a home situation, like if you're trying to move and like a landlord's giving you a hard time. This is more so coming from them being envious. This is not something that you want to even put your energy into. It is not worth your time. I'm getting told to tell you to really stay in your own lane and do not even give this person the time of day, because if you don't, that's also going to piss them off more. And I think that if you give them a reaction, you're going to give them exactly what they want. They want to know that they have some sort of power over you. Do not act out of character during this time. Just don't do it. By you not acting out of character, it's actually going to put you in a place that is above this situation. You feel like you're being tested, but you're actually not. You're actually not being tested right now. If this has to do with someone else, it's actually their lesson. They're being tested. So I want you to look at these 2 cards, and as you can see in the back of the 8 of Pentacles, you see a building with a long pathway, and he has removed himself from community and his society to work on his work. And in the Ace of Pentacles, there is a hand reaching out from a cloud, and there is the end of the path right there, right? So he's far away here, but in this card, it's close. The third card that I pulled was the High Priestess, which makes sense actually with this Pisces energy. The High Priestess is a very spiritual, intuitive card, but it's also the card of non-action, which is why I'm getting very, very strongly that do not put your energy into anything that does not benefit you right now. If you are currently trying to manifest something, especially if it's like a job or if it's a creative pursuit, if it's a move, you need to just work on that right now. Focus on that, but don't get attached to outcomes and results. This is not a time to charge ahead, as it's more of a time to reflect and to work on yourself to match that energy that you want. With the Ace of Pentacles right here, the Ace cards are very, very spiritual cards, because it's a hand coming out of nowhere, right? So this is basically like the universe giving you a coin out of nowhere. And in the 8 of Pentacles, you see where the coins are coming from. It's coming from this man who's working on them. This makes sense, this doesn't. And that is the energy that you're around right now, and that's why you could also be frustrated. It might not even have to be about another person. You could just be frustrated that something's not coming through. It's important to be aware that right now you are collaborating with a higher source. So what is being asked of you is to work on your own energy to match what you want. I'm gonna give an example of the energy that I'm picking up on right now. So let's use Lady Gaga. So there was a clip that recently came out of Lady Gaga, and it was her performing at like a shitty bar, and it was a tiny ass stage. This is before she became famous, and she was performing like she was at the Grammys. She had backup dancers, she was dressed to the nines, she was very like extravagant, and that was before anyone knew her name. She was giving iconic. Her energy was at a star level before she was even a star. You need to work on your self-concept, I would say, a little bit more. And by doing that, an opportunity is going to come for you, into you. And it's not going to be something that you're going to really see coming. By playing the part, you will get the part. That is what I'm picking up on. You need to work on your own energy. I think that you could be a little bit too concerned with the outside world at this time. This could be a time where you should maybe detox off social media, spend more time in solitude, consume art that inspires you. You will get where you want to go by working on your own energy and working on your own self-concept. By doing that, you will raise the vibration to what you want to bring in. Because right now, especially with this Pisces eclipse, we are in eclipse season until October 2nd. And October 2nd is the Libra eclipse. So Pisces is very spiritual, and Libra is all about partnerships. And it's about, collaborating in beauty and also business partners. So during this time period, this window, keep in mind that you're co-creating with the universe. So by you working on yourself, by you raising your vibrations to what you want, that is when spirit will come in and give you the opportunity. But you need to match that energy before you get it. Ace of Cups came out. This can be romance. This could be definitely a creative pursuit. So if you're creatively trying to do something right now, Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Okay. It's so funny because I'm picking up on art so strongly. I'm really picking up on like art. I feel like your medicine right now is to consume more art, because for some reason that's going to put you in the vibration that you need to be in. Whatever you are trying to bring in, whatever you're trying to manifest, you are co-creating with the universe right now. Like you are not just on your own. So if you're frustrated or things are falling through, just know that it's happening for a reason, and at the right time, you will find your match, whether that be a person, a job, a creative pursuit. You're really gonna find what you're looking for, but it's going to be by specifically working on yourself, working on your self-concept. Don't worry as much about like the opportunity. Don't worry about like when it's gonna happen. I just heard that music can help keep you in a higher vibration. So maybe make a playlist that makes you feel very inspired and empowered. That could really help align your energy, and that could kind of remind you where you're trying to go. I think that you might be a little bit too concerned with outside sources, like how am I gonna get something? Where is my next step? Like I need to network and all of these other things, but actually you don't need to worry about that right now. You're extending too much energy on the outside world. That's why you need to focus inward. Music keeps coming up with the Ace of Cups. Actually, if you are working on music, like if you're trying to pursue a music career, back to what I said about Lady Gaga, how she was already a star before she became a star, that's what you need to embody. Like you need to embody your image a little bit. And I don't even mean that on a superficial level. I just think you're too caught up in the business aspect of something. Also, with the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, this is a time where romanticizing your life can really help you as well. Five of Pentacles in reverse. physically sick, like you could be feeling sick, or you could just be feeling extra tired recently. You could be feeling like the universe doesn't have your back, like you have bad luck, like nothing's really working out for you. Okay, this is actually crazy. At the bottom of the deck was again the Ace of Wands. So we have 3 aces here. There is a new beginning coming for you, and there's a new opportunity coming for you. You're not going to see it coming because you're not supposed to. You're actually supposed to just trust the process. So let's use music as an example because I was picking up on that earlier. So let's say you are trying to start a music career. You don't have to, however this fits. But let's just say that you're trying to do music and you're really focused on the logistics of it. Like you're trying to find, I don't know too much about like the music business, but let's say you're trying to find a producer, or you're trying to find like these studios, and you're trying to network and really get your music out there and like advertise. It's not going anywhere. Like you keep hitting dead ends. And all of a sudden you're walking to a coffee shop one day and you strike up a conversation with a person, and they happen to be like a producer and they get you an in. Like it's gonna be something like that where it's like you'll never see the opportunity come. The universe is going to take care of the how. You just have to embody what you want. That is the message. That is this eclipse message. Don't chase the opportunity, embody it. And yeah, that is everything that I'm picking up right now. A happy eclipse season. I hope you are all doing well. I know that this energy is a little tricky to navigate, especially for me too, so I'm right there with you. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's video, and I will see you next week with a new one. Bye!